I will try to. mm, to see what's up with. Now, board. mm, yeah, mm, mm, হাইটা পাচ্ছিস? আমাকে শুনতে পারলে একটু থামস আপ দে, কারণ আমি হেডফোনে আছি। শুনতে পারলে থামস আপ দে। লাইভের টপিক হচ্ছে, আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি একটা এক্সেল শিট বানিয়েছি। তো বেসিক্যালি নতুন ট্যাক্স রেজিমে অনেকের কনফিউশন হচ্ছে অ্যাবাউট দিস। মানে একটা ট্রায়াল ভিডিও মেনলি করছি। তো অনেকের কনফিউশন হচ্ছে যে নতুন কার প্রাইসেস কি হবে। তো অনেকে ভাবছে 10% জিএসটি রিডাকশন মানে কার প্রাইসেস 10% কমে যাচ্ছে। তো সেটা নিয়ে একটা শিট বানিয়েছি। তো সেইটা নিয়ে আমি জাস্ট একটা ভিডিও বানানোর চেষ্টা করছি। তো জাস্ট দ্যাট অনলি। শুনতে পারলে আমাকে একটু জাস্ট জানা। শুনতে পারছিস নাকি? ওকে, ওকে, গ্রেট। তো আমি স্টার্ট করছি, একটু দেখিস প্লিজ। শেয়ার স্ক্রিন, ওকে, ওকে। So hello guys, welcome to today's video, today's live session. Basically, today we're going to talk about the new tax regime that the government is employing from September 22nd, 2025. They have reduced tax for many different things, many essential things, and one of the most talked about subject on that tax reduction is currently what is the tax currently they are implementing on cars and how much the cost of a car is gonna change. So we will go into that. Like mostly, I am seeing what I'm seeing on the GST. You're right. So mostly what I'm seeing on the internet is people are spreading misinformation about the new GST cut that the government has employed. They are like the 10% GST reduction for small cars, which was previously 28%, and now it has been slashed to 18%. So like if you were purchasing a 10 lakhs car before, now you'll pay 1 lakh less. How the calculation is gonna work. So I'll show you that in a brief. And another misinformation that is being circulated is like the government for larger cars, that is the cars with car size of more than 1.5 meters and the engine size over 1.5 liters. Those cars, they are saying that 40% GST now they are implementing, and people are thinking that government is gonna charge more on those cars, and the price of those cars are gonna increase. So thank you, Shweta, for the compliment. So yeah, we're gonna see that how the car prices are going to be affected because of this tax cut. So let me share my screen. I have prepared a small presentation Excel sheet. I will show it to you. Okay, allow entire screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, yeah, this is my screen. So I hope you can see it. So this is the calculation for the small cars. Okay, the specification for these cars are the cars has to be less than 4 meters in size, and for petrol cars the engine capacity should have to be less than 1.2 liters. For diesel cars it has to be less than 1.5 liters. So these are the cars from each of those brands that fall under this category. So you can see that under old regime, if uh, if the manufacturing price of a car was 5 lakh rupees, we were having to pay for this specification 28% GST on those cars. And compared to that, now we are paying 18% GST only. So, and on top is to pay 1% cess for those cars. So for a 5 lakh cars, 5 lakh rupees car from the manufacturer, after adding the GST and the cess, we had to pay 6,45,000 as their ex showroom price. But according to the new tax regime for a 5 lakhs car, the new GST is 18%. So like the cost of like the ex showroom price should be reducing to 5,90,000 after for a 5 lakh rupees card, which is this is straight out of the factory. Okay. So on the ex-showroom price, if your local RTO is implementing 15% RTO, like tax charges, you have to pay RTO, and you're paying almost 5% insurance of your car price. Then under the old regime, your car price was 7,74,000 for the car, which was costing the factory only 5 lakhs rupees. But now it has been reduced down to 7 lakh 8,000 rupees. So we can see a price cut of 66,000 in this case, and the percentage price cut is 8.53%, which is not 10%. See, the GST has been reduced or I should say slashed down by 10% here, but the price cut we will see somewhere around 7 to 9%. If my calculation is correct for these categories of cars, because their manufacturing cost is not much high. But if we go on to the big cars, which is our main concern, like people are saying that 40% tax is too much for this. Let me break it to you. Previously, we used to pay 28% GST on those cars and 22% cess. But right now, we are not paying any cess on those cars, only 40% GST, which means overall we used to pay to the government 50% manufacturing cost, but right now it is only 40%. So yes, another 10% price has been reduced in this new regime for these big cars also. So you can clearly see here that let's change this figure, because no big car will fall under this 5 lakh rupees budget. Uh, this is 10 lakh, 10 lakh, yes. Mm, this is 10 lakh. Okay, fine. Have I in like my input is somewhere wrong here? Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Ah, okay. So this is the correct calculation. Yeah. Let's reduce this down. Okay. So, like for these big cars, like which those cars who are more than 1.5 meter, sorry, 4 meter, more than 4 meter long, and who are like who have engine capacity more than 1.5 liters. For those cars, if the base price of a car, or the factory price of a car is 10 lakh previously, so on the previous regime, we used to pay 28% GST and 22% cess on that. So the ex-showroom price was 15 lakhs. So you can imagine, like we were paying 15 lakhs for a 10 lakhs car. 5 lakhs was going into the government's pocket. To pay 15% RTO charge almost. So the total car cost in lakhs. That under the new has decreased into 16 lakh 80,000. So percentage cut in the price will be around somewhat 6.67%, or like as per my estimation, this will vary with 8% mostly. So yeah, as for our like consumer goes, as for the for the consumer goes, I would say that we will still get more discounts, not discounts, like the cost of the uh, smaller cars is mostly being slashed down due to this new GST regime. But yeah, larger cars also getting some kind of tax cut. So like it's almost, we are getting in this calculation, you can see that we are getting almost 1.2 lakhs of price cut for big cars also, which was previously costing maybe 18 lakhs to us. So yeah, that's the information that I wanted to share with you. Let me just go back to my screen. Not visible. Did you not see what I just have shown, the thing, like, was it not visible properly? Anyway, I hope you saw that properly. But the thing is that basically previous whatever it was the price previously for both for cars for both smaller segment and for the larger segment, like price is getting reduced. Okay, after 2 3 minutes, it was visible. I think it's clear that for both the segments, the price is getting reduced. If we look at the figures only, we will see more price cut on the bigger segments, but percentage price drop will be higher on the smaller segments. But like not 10%, will not see 10%. The GST cut is 10%, but the price cut will be for smaller cars somewhere within 7 to 9%, and for larger cars it will be somewhere varying from 6 to 8%. Yeah, so that's the video that I wanted to share. I hope you've learned something new about the new tax slab and the tax cut. So I think during Diwali you all will accept government's gift and buy some new cars to put more money into the government's pocket, because you need to fill your car with blended petrol, and we all know that what is going on with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's end the stream. Okay, welcome to Apple Media. Okay, see you. I'm uh, I'm going offline. Bye bye. Love you. Love you. Ending the stream.